two-times WNBA champion expresses post-All-Star discouragement linked to a Caitlin Clark bad joke. Indianapolis welcomed the All-Star weekend with open arms and a packed stadium. But there was something different about this year, something a little more serious. It started with Caitlin Clark, the hometown hero, being ruled out of the All-Star weekend, and the ongoing CBA negotiations definitely didn't help. The Gainbridge Fieldhouse crackled with nervous energy, and when the players came out wearing "Pay Us What You Owe Us" shirts, everyone knew there was something brewing. Those shirts were just a start, but they also led to one of the most controversial All-Star moments of all time. Kelsey Plum, a four-time All-Star, threw what seemed like a pointed jab at Caitlin Clark and her posse. The T-shirt, this united front, was determined this morning that we had a meeting for. And not to tattletale, but 0 members of Team Clark were very present for that. She said in the post-game interview, and boy, did the internet catch on fire. A couple of weeks later, the Los Angeles Sparks player admitted her critical mistake on the Bird's Eye View with Sue Bird. "Oh, I made a bad joke. I made a real bad joke. Tough one," Plum said. "Hindsight is 20/20ths. Because of the shirts, because of the fans, I should have known it was a way more serious moment than a typical All-Star game. And honestly, we get it. All-Star games are usually a time to have a lot of fun. Players goof around, chuck shots up, and have fun with their friends and fans." However, due to disagreements in the CBA negotiations process, tensions were at an all-time high. Kelsey Plum clarified that there was no ill will between the two teams. "Obviously, we're all on the same page. We all wore the shirts, we're all unified," the Sparks guard said. But there were hints of regret and disappointment in her words. "I think, if anything, I was just more discouraged because I felt like it took away from the moment of what we were trying to do." It's always bad when the world misinterprets your words, especially when they aren't coming from malice. The 5'8" guard was just looking to poke fun at her fellow WNBA stars after the All-Star festivities. It was all love between the two, as Caitlin Clark did end up getting back at the Los Angeles Sparks guard. Caitlin Clark's hilarious response to Kelsey Plum's All-Star jab. Although Kelsey Plum received a lot of backlash from the WNBA community for her comments, the Indiana Fever star didn't take anything to heart. After all, CC and KP are good friends off the court, and their banter? Just something that we've come to expect when the two go up against each other. But Caitlin Clark's way of getting back at Plum during the All-Star break was definitely something to witness. On the day of Kelsey Plum's All-Star comments, Clark noticed something quite peculiar in the Sparks guard's latest Instagram post. Now Plum is an Under Armour athlete through and through, having been with the brand for about 3 years now, but CC caught her sleeping on IG. While repping a stunning outfit designed by celebrity designer Carla Welch, Kelsey Plum made one error. She was standing right beside the Nike swoosh on the wall. And Clark was pretty quick in thanking the former 6th player of the year for her unknowing shout-out. "Thank you for the Nike ad," the Indiana Fever star posted in Plum's comments. For Caitlin Clark, it was the perfect way to get a leg up over the 5'8" guard while showing there was no bad blood between the two. And honestly,